So guys, this is my review of Berserk 1997 original OG episode 11, and with that guys, let's jump into this review of this episode. Let's get it. So I did enjoy the episode as a whole. I definitely did enjoy the conversation between Griffith and the princess here. We obviously know that because again this is my first time watching the anime. I'm not reading the manga. I'm gonna probably more than likely read the manga after I'm done with the anime. But from what I know so far, 11 episodes in, just before I'm preparing to watch and react to episode 12 for the channel and do my review for episode 12, that we know that the princess and Griffith are definitely have some attraction to each other. They like each other, just from the literally from the time that they locked eyes with each other, that there was basically that I don't like to call it love at first sight. I like to call it like as first sight, just because, yeah, most times I know that people say it's love at first sight, blah blah blah, but there are a lot of times where it's just you just vibe with somebody, and a lot of times in the real world, people tend to get with each other just based off of a specific vibe, and then eventually they end up getting married within like 24 months, and then eventually a few years to a couple years later they're divorced and stuff like that. But again, that's reality. But specifically here, between Griffith um and the princess, it's for me it's a like at first sight. And of course, the princess is talking to him about taking his good luck charm. She I believe she gave, if I remember correctly, she gave him the female good luck charm. She has a male good luck charm, and it's to kind of motivate him to go out, do his job, and then come back and give it back to her, because again he feels like he feels like it's such of a gift that he feels like he doesn't deserve it, and he still agrees to take it with him, which I like that too. I did like the fact that he's like, yeah, I'll take it with me, um, even though I really don't want to take this. You know what? I'll still do it for you. I'll take it with me and make sure that I bring it back, in one piece, of course, with me being in one piece as well. So she got really excited about that, which I enjoyed that fact about this scene here. Did enjoy, and I think the thing is about this specific scene when the queen comes in, when her mother steps in. I do like this fact that the mother is different from the father. The king, he's the ruler of the land. I feel like the king has no issue with his daughter, the princess, having contact and having um, having a friendship with Griffith, because he's a because they're claiming him as a common and low level of no, he has no royalty status at all. you know he's just a fighter in the field type of thing. So for the mother to step in and totally be the opposite of what the king and how his mindset is. And like, that's the thing, like, if you look at this scene here with the mother popping in, like the two servants, but the maid servants behind her, like, one looks like she's just like she doesn't want to be there. The other one, though, seems like she's in backing. You could tell the one on the right here, she has that look of disdain and disgust in her face. Like, she to me, it feels like this is a twofold, like, and that's the thing, that the one on the left, I feel like she would be in agreement with the princess, like it's okay, like, but like I said, the one on the right there next to the queen's left, she feels like, which is the right on our screen, she is in agreement with the queen, with her mother, and saying that she shouldn't be dealing with and talking with Griffith, blah blah blah. And it's just like, I do like the fact that she's against her daughter talking to Griffith, even though I specifically hate it. I do like the fact that there's a different dynamic, different mindset when it's pertaining to her father and mother, when it's pertaining to Griffith and their conversations. I just, again, I don't like it though, because I'm just like, let the princess make her own decision, whomever she wants to uh, talk to, be around. If her and Griffith hit it off, make it happen. Just let them do the thing. Like, it's okay. Like, Griffith just might take great care of her way better than some royal prince that more than likely is a bum. He's gonna treat her like trash, probably be abusive to her behind closed doors, and be all supposedly lovey-dovey to her out in the open. But again, he's abusive to her behind closed doors. Griffith more than likely will truly treat her with such love and adoration, both in private and in public. So it's just one of those things where it's just, I hate that this still, that this was going on back then, and it still does even to this day, in certain countries and stuff like that. It just really sucks. But I do like that the queen has this type of mindset, though, because it's totally opposite of the king. So I enjoy the fact that these two can clash on their daughter, and basically wanting the best for their daughter. But more so, I feel like the queen is talking more so about wanting the best for the kingdom and the lineage of the kingdom. So I enjoy the mother being totally opposite from the king in this mindset. And so the main focus of the episode was more so the battlefield, more so about Casca, and it was hinted, but of course I didn't know what was happening, what was going on. But basically, she's hurt. She was holding her stomach. She was saying not now, and it really affected her fight against the leader of the enemy. But again, I also was assuming like she was maybe pregnant, because again, you just never know what's happening behind closed doors. But again, that definitely was not the case. The main thing was that she was already hurt from a past battle, whichever battle that was. Again, I haven't watched in 2 weeks, so now that I've sat down and watched episode 11, and I'm getting ready to watch episode 12, I'm just now noting or getting acquainted to this injury, whichever it is. Either we didn't notice she was injured, or she did get hurt and I just forgot. So she's hurt, she's injured, she has a fever. It's basically spiking now, per plus plus they fall into the water, like all this stuff. Like it was such a great scene where it was affecting her. She was trying to tell her men to stay back. A few of them got hurt. Guts comes through and saves her. But again, she's still affected by this injury. I want to say to her side, like her left rib or something like that. I'm not specifically sure. I want to say that it is the side of her left rib. So that that plus with how medicine works and medical treatment stuff worked back in this time, that could become infected. There's the treatment wise for something like that type of wound, it's very scarce to try to find the right medical treatment to be able to treat that type of wound and help her get better when it's pertaining to the medical side of things of this world in this time, so in this century. So it affected her. Of course I wasn't sure about when she was on the ledge. I wasn't sure if she was going to go over the ledge. I obviously once she got pushed, like was falling over the ledge, and Guts grabbed her, I was thinking like, okay, he saved her, but that bum shot him in his side with the arrow, and that's what caused them both to fall over. And then of course they fall into that ravine or whatever. And I was thinking like, well, it was good that they fell into the water, but there could have been jagged rocks underneath there, and they could have gotten hurt even more, knocked out, unconscious, bled out, all of that. Anything could have happened in that moment. But now Griffith has this decision to make. Does he send out a couple of men, 2 or 3 men, to go out and search for them, or does he keep them with him and they continue to fight the rest of the battle to defeat the enemy at full force, except for having Casca and Guts with them? It's just one of those things, guys. For Griffith, it is a tough decision. But like I said at the end of my reaction, I'm like, look, I know me. Every man, woman, and child, they are staying safe as possible in my, with me. So I'm gonna send people out to go find them. Screw what these two cats over here were trying to get in my ear to talk about. Like, yeah, like they'll be alright since they're the best two people on the field. Blah blah blah. They'll be alright. You know, we just gonna continue to do what we're doing out here on the battlefield. I'm like, screw that. No man left behind. No woman, no child left behind. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna save our men while we're still doing our best to defeat the enemy on the field. So we're sending me personally, like I said, I'm sending 2 or 3 men out to go search for them. Screw that. But that's just me. So there's that. But again, the Griffith has such a decision to make, and I'm actually getting ready to go and find out what the decision is in episode 12. But that's pretty much my review, guys, of episode 11. Let me know your thoughts. Leave some comments in the comments below. Let's talk about some things in the comments. What did you all think of episode 11 when we first watched it? What are your thoughts on... And that's the other thing I wanted to mention too. Like, Casca is jealous. She has a jealousy towards the princess because she likes Griffith. It's there. It's out there. It is there. Like, she likes him. So there's that. But leave some comments, guys. Let's talk about some things. But other than that, I will talk to you over in episode 12. My reaction of episode 12 and then my review of episode 12 a few hours later. I'll holler at y'all later, guys. Peace.